Hi guys, welcome to Learn with Me Devops channel. In the previous session, we have learned about what is resource group, how to create resource group, what is resource group manager, and how it is creating the resources. So, if you guys are very new to this channel, please watch from initial first day one videos, so you will understand the sequence of these videos. So, in this video, I am going to explain about Azure Virtual Machines. What is Azure Virtual Machine, and what is a virtualization concept? Creating a virtual machine and deploying application. So these all concepts we will cover in this video. So please watch till end. So today we are going to deploy an application which is like a real-time scenario. So if you guys follow my video, then we will also will able to create and deploy the application very easily. So let's understand about the virtual machine. So virtual machine, like what is mean of virtual machine? You people all understand what is a physical machine. So let's say like so 1 minute. So in the previous, in the past, how VMs if there is no cloud now currently, like cloud is one technology. So if before cloud, how people are accessing. So to deploy any application, developer will take the one physical machine what we are using currently, like before we are using, and currently we are using as a laptop, one personal machine. So like that, we have a server like machine will be there. In that machine they will deploy the application. So this is our server and DB, everything like storage, everything will be there. So let's say uh, this is one organization. So as I told, in previously, we have a physical servers. Suppose the organization, a demo organization we have. So we have one physical servers and some SQL servers, SQL related servers, DB related. So what will happen mainly? Suppose a developer is requesting with a 10 TB of memory and with a specific configuration of RAM and with a specific configuration of CPU. So whenever they requested, so like they will assign one virtual machine, and they will also assign with DB machine also. So now let's say uh, if he is having a 10 TB of hard disk, so now what will happen, he might have used 5 TB only. So next 5 TB, like it is waste of use only. So then there is a waste of resource also. And also there is, if it is some high configuration 12 CPU or 18 CPU or configuration mission, so if he is not consuming that much of CPU, then the use case of the application is the use case of this CPU and configuration of a VM machine is very uh, like it is waste only. So in the same case, here the user will request, suppose some 2 TB or 3 TB, and he used only 1 TB. So here also, like the user will like used with very minimal only. So then here also, like the usage of the resource is very waste. like it will go waste. But the cost will be the same, and maintenance will be the same, everything will be same. So to overcome this, and also like to maintain all the virtual machines and upgrading everything, it will may take a very huge price, and it is like um, very legacy, I mean, like maintenance of the servers is very costly. So now to overcome this one, we have a public clouds. So public clouds means public clouds, Azure cloud mainly, AWS cloud, GCP, Google cloud. So these three clouds are mainly like we have like IBM cloud, Oracle cloud, so many clouds are there, but we will in market most of them are using these clouds only. So in public cloud, like we will call as a public cloud, these clouds and all, what will be the what will be the process and how it is happening in background means in the public cloud. Suppose let's say we are using the Azure cloud, we are like we are learning now Azure cloud. So as per the Azure cloud, in data centers, suppose this is the data zone, zone 1 East US or something, East US. So our virtual machine server zone is zone 1 East US. So in the in there, like we have the servers will be present, like virtual machines will be present. So in the each virtual machine there will be the hypervisor. So a hypervisor mainly what it will do, uh, I will show. So what is the hypervisor, like how it works means, so let's say like this is the one server. So this server installed by the with the hypervisor. Mainly in virtualization concept, like only like two the main products, VMware and Hyper-V are the virtualization software providers. So let's say like if we consider VMware, so on the top of VMware, like in this server, on the top of the server we will install the hypervisor application. So once we install the application hypervisor, so our VM, like our mission will divide into VMs, like this is one part, this is one part, this is one part, this is one part. So what it means, like it means like we can use in the two parts also, like two missions also. We can use three, we can use four, we can use multiple based on the our local mission capacity. Suppose this is a 10 dB mission, physical mission. So this 10 dB physical mission, when you install a hypervisor, so it will consume some for OS related space and OS related storage and application related something like this all storage will it will consume. And after that, suppose if 8 TB is present available, so 2 TB for this VM and 2 TB for this VM and 2 TB for this 2 TB again. So like this it will spread. It means like it will equally distributed to one part of the virtual main server. So whenever like whenever a developer requested, we can directly give one. Okay. Whenever the developer requested, we can directly map the one VM. And if again the developer requested another VM, we will provide. So let's say here the user is there, and so he will access this hyper like server, and he will take only one VM. It's not coming actually. So if this VM is dedicated to this user, so he will access to this VM only. And another, again, if any developer requested another VM, so the same machine he can use. So if they want a very high configuration and high machine means, based on that, so here instead of 2 TB 2 TB, they will give one hypervisor for two, means like one machine for two members. So 4 TB 4 TB. So based on that, it will segregate like that only. Like in cloud also, it will happen. It will happen. So if requesting is a developer requesting is a very high configuration mission, so it will take like it will make the virtual machine in some parts, and based on that only, like it will detect, like it will assign to that, but it will create. I will show in the in a few minutes like how to create the virtual machine, and what is the standard size available in the Azure. So now hope you people understand about what is hyper virtualization, and how virtualization comes to the picture in the public cloud. So now let's say like we will go to our main Microsoft Azure portal. So I hope you people knows like how to log in and how to create a free account. If you people are very new to this Azure cloud, so please go and watch my day zero video. So I have a playlist called Azure Learn with me. Like, so please go and learn, start creating the service and practice with me. So if any doubt, please comment in the comment section. So I will definitely help with in this. So uh, so here we have a virtual machine. So already I have some virtual machines. So create a Azure virtual machine. So Azure virtual machine, like this is a free trial I am using. So I already explained like what is a free trial, and what is a pay as you go subscription. This all I explained before only, but for a brief view, I am explaining again, like now whatever VM we are taking, based on that consumption, it will start detecting in our from like wallet, like this we have some credit we have, so in that credit only it will detect. So till 30 days there will be no issue. After 30 days, when we consent the Azure, like Azure cloud rule, and if you select pay as you go, then only it will start deducting amount from our credit card or debit card. So now we'll start creating the virtual machine now. So subscription by default it will be a free trial, and if anyone having subscription, it will select, you can select there. And resource group I explained before, like what is a resource group and how to access. Resource group is nothing but a group of resources, which means to access like to monitor or to calculate the cost of the services. It is very easy to calculate using the resource group. Based on the resource group, we can calculate and we can track the total resources. So now test mission test first test. Okay, it is asking some case sensitive. It is case sensitive, so I am giving first test. And region. When it comes to region, I already explained how many regions, what type of regions present in this, and what is this recommended for us in the point of latency. So if you guys are new or and you don't know anything, so by default you can select as it is. So availability zones. So availability zones, self-selected zone. It's like it's up to you whichever region and wherever zone it is you are selecting. And security type, trusted and security standard, the basic level we can select. And here we have multiple images. We have images is like Ubuntu is one image, Windows is one image, Mac OS, Oracle, Red Hat, these are all VMs like images. So we need to choose free service eligible, free service eligible. So only this will get as a free service. If we select this one, it will be chargeable. But so now we can go with free service eligible. And when you come for run with Azure Spot discount, so if we want enable this one, here we have a problem like, see, now whatever VM I am creating, I have a free credit, so there is no problem. If there is no credit, means so the deduction will be more. To Azure is giving a option like run with Azure Spot discount, means it will give a discount for our virtual machine. In what cases means there will be some types of resources which is like unusable. Unusable resources means like suppose we have in one zone, like there was a one instance like one 1 TB hard disk will be there with two CPU will be like balance. As I told, like in a hypervisor concept, like this concept, here only one mission is there, and this mission is not allocated to anyone. So in that case, like this Azure will give some discount for that virtual machine. So you can use at any, like you can use for a minimal time. But if you saw the condition, yeah, they will tell like they will not guarantee, it will disconnect at any time. So in a production or real time, like we cannot use this virtual like this option. So for testing and for learning purpose, we can use this option. And next, if we are going to see all sizes, so here we have so many sizes are there. um, for each size there will be one use case. Use case is nothing but like I will here one document I have. So if you can see, and you can, if here we have in this page we have all like, so mainly what is a series. If you go to A series, what type of A series virtual machines having in a series virtual machine, like it is a uh, type of virtual machine where we can learn like for learning purpose and POC, like proof of concept, like if you want to do any investigation, any like test and uh, test purpose, we can use this one. So generally, like in production, we will not use this type of instance, and a B type of instance. It is also very basic instance, but in some places, like they will use simply for deploying application. Yeah, but this is not very high configuration mission. This is also so. Um, Another mission is C-type mission. Suppose sometimes the developers will request, I want a virtual machine with some config. He will not ask any configuration. He will tell like I want to deploy application and access. That's it. So here the like DevOps engineer will choose this mission as by default because he is not any asking anything, any configuration. He want to deploy his application and use. That's it. Either if his configuration like application is heavy and consumption will be more means he will not suggest. But based on like the situation, the DevOps engineer need to act. So now this is like very simple mission only. And the D series mission. D series mission is it's like some last generation local temporary storage. So here they are adding a like some local temporary storage. So in this one, like some type of applications which is required some temporary storage, supposed to password saving or any authentication happening, if it wants to authenticate any server or so username and password at least it has to be there. So here they will use this type of missions. And we have another type of missions called e series. In the e series missions, uh, it is very like application consumption, like application need to interact with the DB server. So instead of that, here they will provide some temporary storage, sorry, some high some storage amount present in this virtual machine. So like it not need to go for again DB and getting the data. So example for this e-series, like sometimes like Radis application uh, they will install, and it consumes some memory. So in this case, like this e-series they will take. So we have like so many series are there, but F series, mm, this is it is like a multi-threading, like this series of application, this series of a virtual machine used for multiple task handling. So multi-thread services we can run in this F series VM virtual machine. And G series, H series, or like that. So many series we have. These are very high configuration virtual machines. So in real time, sometimes like based on their application configurations, if gaming means they will use F series of virtual machine like that. So till N series also they will in production they will use based on their application performance. So now we'll go back and select our B1 free tier application only, sorry, a virtual machine. So SSH public key, okay, Azure user, generate a new key password. So now we will start creating the virtual machine. So now it is taking time to create a virtual machine. So yeah, now once if you create a so it is asking to download Keeper. First is test key.pem. It was downloaded with. So now the virtual machine is creating. To connect this virtual machine, meantime, like we need Git bash. We can use anything. Git bash for Windows is recommendable because some commands will not install perform in the Windows machine. So since I was using Windows laptop, so I will use the Git bash. And if you are comfortable with Putty is also fine, and you can just download Putty for Windows. download, sorry, putty for Windows. So this is here we can download putty. So in my case, I am having a Git Git bash. So here you can download Git bash. This is official page. Here you can give download, so it will download. So if you download and you can access from you can open the terminal. So in this here you can, so in this terminal in the downloads my PEM file is there. So I was in downloads. So just give ssh hyphen I. My PEM file is first PEM file. So username Azure user at, and public IP we can take here in the first test virtual machine. So just give and enter. So it will connect to virtual machine. Now you are in virtual machine. So here in this test demo, like we are going to install application as a Jenkins. I mean, in DevOps, we are using Jenkins as a main CI/CD platform application. So we will try to install Jenkins, and please follow my commands, so you will also understand what is happening in the same manner. Like every time, like whenever we create instance, we need to update this configuration, like this mission, with a sudo apt update command. So it is taking time, and so 9 packages can be uploaded, run app list up. So this is okay. So to install the application, Jenkins application, Java is dependent. So we have a command called. So I am just clearing the screen for a better view. So just clear 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 command. Now just use sudo apt install open jdk hyphen jre. So this is a command to install a jdk. It is asking to install, yes or no. So now all dependency files are installing. So don't worry, like I will paste these commands in my description, so you can see, and you can try to install in our local, like in our EC2 instance, like sorry, virtual machine also, Azure virtual machine. So it is installing all this the dependencies, configuration files, everything, and it is setting this environment. Yeah, hope it is completed now. So no VMs are running out at hypervisor, and so it's okay. So just clearing the screen again, and just check the Java version. So Java version is the OpenJDK 11.0.23. Now I was using the uh, curl command. Just follow these commands, and I will paste this in this uh, video description also. Again, I was updating so now I am giving a apt install, apt-get install Jenkins. So it is asking yes or no. No. So here like it is completed. So now Jenkins is installed in our machine. So just to confirm again whether the Jenkins is installed or not, the command is like ps-e is like current processing systems, and everything it is present in this mission. So we can, by using this command, we can uh, get the information. So grep Jenkins. So Jenkins is running. So now we will start accessing the application. So now Jenkins installation is completed. This is the public IP. So we can use http colon slash public IP colon 8080, and 8080 is the default port number for Jenkins. So now it is not accessing, correct? So this is the machine, test machine. Now to access this 8080 port number, we need to create an inbound rule. So inbound rule, like the source is like any, we can mention the IP address, my IP, anything we can mention. Source port range, destination any custom. So now we are creating a rule, inbound rule. So sometimes like we need to restart the Jenkins. So I will restart. Yeah, now we got the Jenkins. After setting the inbound rule, we got the Jenkins. So here we can access the Jenkins. This is what, like after that, like we can set up like this is the initial password. So these all things we can learn more on the upcoming videos, like whenever like I start the Jenkins concept. So till now you are very clear. I hope you are very clear about this installation, deploying application. So you can explain, this is a process how you are deploying application in a virtual machine. So this is up to the virtual machine and deploying the application. So we have another concept called virtual machine scale set. So what is a virtual machine scale set? VM scale set. So virtual machine scale set. So let's say like Jenkins. Okay. So suppose Jenkins is one application deployed in the virtual machine. This virtual machine we deployed like application Jenkins. So now like multiple users. So multiple users are requesting Jenkins. Multiple users have started accessing the Jenkins application. Suppose 100 users were accessing this Jenkins application, it is fine. All of a sudden, like there were 10,000 users were accessing this Jenkins application, then this application may go down. So to overcome this one, so we have a service called virtual machine scale set. So now if you observe for 10,000 missions, like these four missions were created. Sorry, 10,000 users, these four missions were created. So 10,000 users can access this application, like these servers. Suppose there is only 500 users. So these all missions will close, like I mean um, like it will decrease, like it will delete and only one virtual machine. So if any again like the 10,000 users are coming, so again like virtual machines will increase. So for example, like in IPL, we are watching any match. Suppose if any T20 final match is there. Generally, like normal matches means very less users will watch the match. So at the time there is no need. In IPL, like a final match or any final matches, most of the users will watch. So at that case, at that time, like if 10 lakh people is watching in the previous time, and for the final match, if one crore people is watching means, so all of a sudden like load is increased. So at that time, like they will use a concept called auto scaling. In AWS, we will call as auto scaling. Here, virtual machine scale set. So based on this scale set, like it will increase, like based on the traffic crowd, it will increase the applications. If there is no like users, like it is there is less crowd, so users also decrease. Users also decrease, so application servers also will decrease. So this concept we will do very hands-on, and will show a real-time scenario also. So we will continue tomorrow, and thanks for watching. And like once again requesting for you guys to subscribe this channel and support. So I will make many series like this. So thank you again, and see you later. Bye.